But that place was such a hard thing. Elma and I did not want to bring our friends there. We were in high school at that time, and we just didn't want to bring anybody there, because how do you explain how you're living with this great big place? To tell you the truth, we cleaned the place with the water hose. We would squirt it up and get the cobwebs down, and then we'd take the water and squirt around the concrete floor and take the broom and sweep it off to a drain that was there in the floor and clean the place that way. Well, that's not the way you live in a house, and we just didn't want to take anybody there. And my father recognized our problem, and so with what little money he could scrape together, he bought some sheetrock and made 2 rooms that came along from Reeves's room and on back to where the bedroom was. And so that left Reeves's room, a living room, and a kind of a dining room, and then it took us back to the kitchen and the bedrooms. The end of all, that big room where we all slept, he had partitioned off to be a kitchen, because it went clear across the building, and we just used curtains to separate it for our bedrooms.
What about plumbing?
There was no plumbing in the house except a water tap, one cold water tap. And so we would have to heat our water on the stove to do dishes. We would have to heat water for a bath. Of course, there was no bathroom in there, and the old wash tub became the bathtub. So it was not a particularly delightful place. After the other places we had lived, it was a real come down, and we weren't very fond of it, but we understood our circumstances and knew that Daddy had spent everything he could get to try to find a doctor that could help Mother, and it was a long time before somebody was honest enough to tell us that there wasn't anything they could do for her, that just take care of her and keep her as comfortable as we could.